I first joined the church in church. I looked at the camera?
You did.
Oh my goodness. I first joined the church in December of last year. I had been looking into the church and investigating it for probably 3 months after I had a really bad car accident. I was actually hit by a drunk driver and I spent a lot of time in hospital. I didn't know if I'd be able to walk ever again. And I kind of had one of those moments where you start to reevaluate your priorities in life and what's important to you. And I started asking questions about what's the meaning of life, what am I doing, why am I here? And I actually turned to Google like any millennial would. And I found that this church had a lot of answers to questions that I didn't even know I was asking. As I was reading these answers from just everyday members, I kind of felt this really cool sense of, you know what, this is right. This is something you have to look into and really think about. The missionaries in my ward had been praying to find someone who was ready to hear the word of the gospel. And I didn't know it at the time, but they had been fasting. They weren't really having any success finding people who were serious and really wanted to learn. And just as they broke the fast, I called to ask, can you tell me about this church? I'd spent a long time thinking that I wasn't worthy of God because at first I didn't feel like He was answering my prayers. I felt like maybe I was a little bit too far gone. Maybe I wasn't looking into the right church, maybe things weren't right. I wasn't having answers to my prayers. And it got to the point where I was begging Heavenly Father, please tell me if this is true because I need it. I need to know that this happiness and this joy and this peace I'm feeling is true. And this feeling of just peace just washed right over me. And it's really carried me forward from that moment when I got my first testimony through to when I was baptized, and then now as I'm teaching my friends about the church. I feel that same joy as they learn these things as well. Yeah.